I could run the gamut over there and come back into this. Andrea will go back to Matt before she'll stay with me. I know that. So I got my work cut out for me. With Andrea. Andrea, I think you're hard again. You know, sorry what happened. I get the not any other way than a woman. But it wasn't just me. There were four people that were involved. About it. Nobody wanted to do it. I'm telling you, you're still in the last like I know it's great.
I talked to Rob and he assured me that hey, Christy. So,
Yeah, Danielle said,
go ahead. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I want to do here, share, but I'm going to go here. Okay. Can you all see where it says Team Foodie Friends meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
So we're going to go ahead, and I went ahead and created this on Canva. Canva is one of the things that I was telling you about that you'll be trained on, and I do a training on Canva. So look at how neat these graphics can be. I mean, they really do look nice. And this works just like a PowerPoint would. Okay, this right here, what we're going to talk about today, we're not going to be on here forever. I wanted to do a real quick touchdown because both of you are newer, and Penny and Shelly and I have all been working together on this for weeks, months. Feels like years, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to talk about bookings, recruiting, organization, keeping everything in line, and template changes. The first couple times that you do the template changes, more than likely, if you ask us, we'll walk you through it. I might even do a video showing my changes as I go through and make them, so that could help you out. Okay, bookings. Okay, right here, it's Boost Your Bookings Challenge. I sent to you on the Team Foodie Friends page. I always hashtag bookings, and I think Shelly, you've shared some also. anything that you guys find
Yes.
ideas wise for selling, bookings, recruiting, sales, we're a team. You can share it too. We're not like a dictatorship saying, don't touch my page. Post on it, do it. We don't mind at all. We have a
We
boost-
welcome everything.
Yes, we do. We have a book your bookings challenge, boost your bookings challenge. Sorry, sore throat, can't even talk. Coming up, and it's this week. I shared it on the Team Foodie Friends page. This right here is like a little short session each day of the week telling you some things about booking. I haven't been through it, but it's free and it's something we might use. So I signed up for it, and it's on the Team Foodie Friends page under hashtag bookings if you want to try to find that. That's the booking opportunity I have listed as number 1. And I have a typo. Number 2 is booking posts and messages. Okay, booking posts and messages right here. What does this look like, guys? Google Classroom, right?
Yes.
The whole unit of
just like
Google
the classroom.
Classroom. And if you ever can't find the link to Google Classroom, go to Team Foodie Friends. It's pinned first on the top of our page. It's always there. So it's in Unit 3 of bookings. It tells you how to send the booking messages, the process of getting bookings, the reach out tracker. This right here is something that you're going to be using. Charlotte and Christy, I have you guys in a training this upcoming, and we're going to be working on bookings. So that'll help you out a lot. Unit 3, if you have any time, just look through it a little bit. You don't have to memorize anything ever. It'll come to you. It'll start to just stick in there. Okay. And we talked about this right here, the booking tags on team page. If you go to the search results up at the top and on the very right hand side, you'll open it up Team Messenger, your chat, and you can search in the search bar. You want me to show you?
That might make it easier for people to understand.
Okay. Hold on. Let me add a page. I'm going to minimize this a little so I can get to my little thingy. Come on, don't go to security. Okay, here we are. Team Foodie Friends. Page. So let's go here. I'm going to open up Foodie Friends. A little slower because I'm running Zoom. Okay. It's coming up. Can you guys see my Facebook right now?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm on Team Foodie Friends. If you go over right here, see this hourglass? Like the little detective magnifying glass? You just type in there hashtag bookings. Hit enter. And look what's going to come up. All of our booking ideas. Okay? That right there will give you any kind of thing. If you're having trouble struggling and you're looking for something to spruce up what you're doing currently, just go in there. So let's say we wanted to look at recruiting. Hashtag recruiting. And there comes all of our recruiting ideas. So that should help you out if you're wanting to look for some using the hashtags. Where else do we have booking ideas? Do you guys remember? In Google, in boards, right? Yeah, we have boards. We have booking ideas. Hold on, I got to get my screen back up. I'll show you. I'm in, going to boards. This stupid thing, I need to move this. There we go. There's boards. Okay, we got booking ideas. If you go to our Team Foodie Friends page, signing in. Sorry. Cough drop. I've got a sore throat. I'll go to my Team
Don't
Foodie
get
Friends.
sick again.
I know. Here's booking messages right there. Click on booking messages. And here's all the different booking messages and ideas. Event booking.
And I will tell you from experience that objections page, very well written and does work. I'll say 60 to 70% of the time.
It does.
Do not be afraid to use it. At the beginning, I was like, oh, I don't want to use it. I feel like I'm pressuring people. Really, you're not. Most cases, people were busy when they looked at the message and thought, I'll get back to it later, or I'll hit them back later. And if you're anything like me, you understand later, just you kind of forget.
This one right here we have currently in our Travel Thursday template, and it's a funny way to get bookings. When they comment, you say, Hey, I love that doormat post. So fun. Da da da. A big box of Pampered Chef Post rewards. You know what would look good sitting on it? See how you can go right off of that and try to get them to book a party, and they're doing it from something fun. So they're looking at you as a consultant and saying, "Oh, this party's going to be fun. This person has a sense of humor." Yes, this right here is a little bit risque, but I mean, it could be worse. It has one swear word on it, and if you get a hostess that is very religious, stick one over top of it, like a block, a square. They won't know.
Put a PC logo up there, put your picture up there.
Yes, exactly. Anything, cover it up. Okay, we're going to go back over here. And that right there was the booking post and messages. We have that on boards. We also have it on Google Classroom and on Team Foodie Friends. And a lot of those I copy over and over because I found that people like to use a certain one. I find myself always going to boards. Shelley, what do you go to most? Oh, she went away. Penny, what do you go to most? Christy wrote, I was using that today. So, I mean, you do use these. I usually go to boards. It's just my go-to. I don't even know why. It's quick and easy. It's right there. Click, paste. You don't have to copy and paste or anything like that. Shelley, what's your go-to? Where do you go to when you're looking for booking ideas? Do you go to the team page, boards, or Google Classroom?
I go to boards usually just because I have a quick access point. But the Google Classroom, anytime I go for any kind of research on anything, I jump straight to the Google Classroom because everything is listed.
It is. If you look here in Google Classroom, I have it all. We've really developed this. Birthday bookings, stoneware script, gnome bookings. There's more. If you see all these are all booking ideas. These are ones that we've used as a team. So they really
And
do work.
constantly adding to it.
Yes, all the time.
Adding to it all the time.
I added a lot today. I was working in Google today. Okay, so let's go back to our presentation. We've gone through booking. Is there any questions on booking? Does anybody have any questions about it? Charlotte and Christy, you guys are going to be coming on booking solid next week.
Right. I was in bookings today, the booking messages, and that one that says me sending a booking message for a new consultant.
Mhm.
I reworded that a little.
Perfect.
And I sent it to every one of my friends on my phone that were not on Facebook. I messaged them by a message from my cell phone and sent them that individually to let them know, and put one of your little pictures with it that says, guess who became a consultant, blah, blah, blah. I haven't gotten a lot of feedback, but it is Sunday and a lot of my friends are with their families on Sundays. But I did try that today just to see what it would do. So
Charlotte, you're going to
Awesome.
laugh because part of your training next week has that exact thing with those images.
oh, really?
Yes. See, you're
Well-
way ahead. You said that you don't know what but you're
Well,
right
I
there.
just get, when I get confused is when you start putting like 3 different things that we should be focusing on. And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, this is too much because I'm trying to
Just
follow the people in my party. But I get it. And I'm trying. And I'm
you're
I'm
getting
actually,
it. Charlotte's
I'm
almost
actually
over
very-
1,000 in
reason-
sales.
The
Well, which
reason we
part?
the reason we put it all up there at once is because a lot of people have different time frames in which they can work on it. And that way they have time, they can see what needs done, but break it down and concentrate on one thing at a time. It's
Yeah.
not there so you have to do it all within the next half hour. It's just
Yeah.
there so that whoever needs to see it in the mornings, who don't have time in the late mornings or afternoons, they have a chance to get it.
right. And that was my initial reaction to my husband. I told Amy, I said, this is not the kind of stress I wanted when I retired from my job. He said,
But-
will you just give this a chance? So
Yeah. And we talked for like 5 minutes. We had it all solved, didn't we?
yeah, we had it resolved pretty quickly. So,
I mean, it's just a learning curve. And actually, it becomes really easy and enjoyable because you get to work on your phone, in your throne, in your chair, watching your TV show,
In your underwear if you want.
in your pajamas.
Well, that'd be nice if we wore those, some of us, but hey,
You can do it nude if you want,
I'm an
but I
older
wouldn't
person.
suggest alive.
I come from the older group, so I do things a little differently. Sorry.
Our next conversation we're going to have is about recruiting. Okay, Charlotte and Christy haven't touched on this yet, but Penny and Shelly and I were talking in our main chat group about a recruiting blitz that we have coming at us. Right now, this last 10, 11 days of this month are the last days of the $25 kit with the free letters, numbers and letters pan. So we are trying to send out lots and lots of bookings. And I will give this to your people as well. I offered everyone on my team, if they recruit somebody, I will reimburse them the $25 after their launch party. I only say after the launch party because then it commits them into actually doing it. And I'm not just buying them a letters and number pan. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it kind of works out. So after their launch party, I'll reimburse them. The recruiting blitz, the graphics are on our Facebook page, and we were on there looking at recruiting, how you went down and hit recruiting with the hashtag. They're on there.
Mhm.
Recruiting messages, where do you think we can find them?
Boards,
Boards, Google Classroom,
classroom, team
and
page.
team page. 3 places. Everything that you're going to be looking for are usually in 3 places. The reason I do it a lot in 3 different places is because different people like to learn in different ways. Some people work just on their phones, and boards is easiest for them. Some people like their computer, which is what I'm using right now. I find that boards is hard to use on a computer, so I find myself using Google Classroom or on my computer.
Mhm.
So
It's very easy to use on an iPad.
the boards.
Yeah, I found that out after we
Awesome.
talked the other day. So
Yeah, that's great news to know because I don't have iPad. I have Android and PC. And Shelly, you have iPhone, don't you?
I have an iPhone, an iPad, and
No.
then I have a laptop as well, but I don't use it much.
I do the 2 different Android phones I have and my laptop.
Right here. Do you see this right here? We will train your newbies. This word right here.
Don't be afraid to recruit.
Yes, don't let it scare you. Your director right now, everybody on our team is either under me as their director or Shelly as their director, and Penny very soon. So
Yes.
we've got people that are willing to train your newbies. And I have really gone through and revamped, and I've been sharing it with Penny and Shelly, our training process. I've streamlined it. So we're working on that. And Shelly and Penny are giving me input. We're going through talking 3 minds better than one, putting things together. So it'll be streamlined and better for the people coming on. So we will train your newbies. So we're willing to pay for their kit, and we're willing to train them. So there's no
So
reason
do not be
to
afraid to,
the
I'm
recruiting.
sorry, do not be afraid to get those recruiting messages out this week so that they do have a chance to get it for the 25 because the price will go up, the cake pan will go away. It will be harder to get them after that. So don't say, oh, I can't send those out because I don't know the first thing I'm doing, so I can't train. We will train them for you. You bring them, we'll train them.
And I will tell you something, even if you don't want to promote to director, okay? I know we talked about this, a couple of us had. If you don't want to, you still get an override of their percentages. So you're going to make a little bit, 3% of their sales on your paycheck by becoming the team leader. Okay? So that doesn't mean automatically if you recruit someone, you automatically have to recruit to director.
No.
Let's go down here. Organization. And if you guys find the one thing that gets most people confused is where do we store all these stupid photos? And where do I put all of these documents? Shelly and I and Penny, we've all been working on doing a calendar just for our team. If you look right here, I have a calendar made up for us. I did us in red, home office in green, We're Warriors, which is, we've got us, Whitney's our director, and then Dee is her director. And we've got a Christy in there too, but we don't really do her chaos stuff. So if it's in blue, it's Warriors. If it's in purple, it's Cool Whips. The ones that I recommend that you always come to is Foodie Friends. And look right here. You guys are there. You're in Foodie Friend. And I'm going to put this at the top of our team page. It's always there, tagged right next to Google Classroom. So if you want to say, oh, do we have a meeting tonight? Oh, yeah, we do. This journey to the top that you're looking at right here, that is put on by Dee Weir. She's our National Executive Director. And she is, this is for director. If you want to promote to director, these are the courses for that. If you see right here on Wednesday, last week, we attempted to have a work together Wednesday at noon. There was a couple of us that showed up. I think me, Shelley, were talking a good bit, but we want to get everybody more active because you can just stop in and chat. It doesn't have to be PC. It can be PC if you want it to be, but this way we get to communicate. You know what I mean? It gets you out of that I'm stuck in my house by myself, you know, blues. You know, it gives you some work camaraderie. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and minimize that. The planner. I have a planner right here where I put all of my parties, and this looks like crazy cat scratch. Okay, those are the parties I've had this month. Okay, I've had, I think, 34 parties so far this month. And I put their name, who they booked off of, and what gift they chose out of the incentives on every one. So when I go through, it's organized, and I can just go through and say I'm closing Rachel's party. She booked off of Debbie, so I have to make sure that Debbie got her 40% off. And then she wanted the bagel seasoning. So I just go ahead and do that, and I put it in as her gift. Google Classroom is the way that we organize all of our documents. That's the only reason we have it as Google Classroom, because you can put PDFs, video links, Word, PowerPoint, all these different types of files will go on there. It's not really a teaching, like you have to complete an assignment. A lot of people are like, I'm not going back to school. You know what I mean? We aren't holding you accountable. We don't even have it to where you submit anything. It's just a resource for you of all of our documents. Okay, this is one of my top things that I 100% love. And if you are not getting bookings, my first thing that I'm going to ask you is, let me see your tracker. Let me see your booking message. Because this right here, the trackers and the booking and leads will tell you exactly who you've talked to, when you've talked to them, etc. Let's go ahead and get here. I'm going to go to, here's Debbie's. Okay, I'm going to up it. This is a booking tracker. This right here, if you go through, you'll see different ones. This is newer. Yellow means they had booked a party. Here's a party. I'm going back through and doing some follow-ups. Last week's parties were not that great. I'm hoping that they get better. So you take and do your trackers on that. Go here. The leads that I'm talking about right here, those are just people. It's a separate tracker. I have just a list on Word of people that I think would be good at this job. Leads are just people that you think would be good recruits, somebody that you'd want to work with. If you think that they'd be difficult to work with, I'd run. You know what I mean? You want to be able to work with this person. You know, so you want to make sure, and I mean, I'm not trying to be like smart alecky there, but you want to be able to work with them. If they're not going to work with you, you don't want to take a bad environment into your work here. You want to make it enjoyable. Okay, I showed you the searches on team page already and boards. That's another part of our organization, keeping everything in its place. If you need to find something, you can go to Google Classroom, boards, team page. They're always there. Okay, let's go down. Okay, template changes happen when we change from a special and at the month's end. Okay, in April, we have a new special coming out for the hostess and a new special for the guest. So you'll need to change that in your template because you have March's hostess and March guest specials. We're going to change that. And also the recruiting special changes because we're getting rid of the $25 kit and the letters, numbers and letters pan. So I will make up a document that just walks you right through it, telling you what you need to change on each day and at what time you need to get rid of in your template and what you need to add in. And for my newer ladies, Christine, Charlotte, I will walk you through that in a live, just like now. I'll put my screen up there and say, here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. Okay. Don't let it intimidate you. It's really not hard. Okay. Do we have any questions? Christy, I gotta find chat. Penny, Christy, do you guys have any questions? Charlotte, do you have any?
No, I just have a comment on your intimidation. First of all, you know that thing, the recruiting where you followed and you said possible recruits.
Mhm.
So I want to know how long mine and Christy's name were on there. And second, I'm learning very quickly from you and
That's
Shelley
fine.
both that when you say don't be intimidated, you shouldn't be, because I was at first. Was really my 3-week hesitance in not doing this is because I felt intimidated. But I don't feel that way anymore.
Good.
And I really, really appreciate all your help from the two of you.
Not a problem. That's why we're here. We really want to have
We
a
are
great
here
time.
for you.
Yes.
Oh, I know that because I call Amy, like, even sometimes people will say to me, you call her at 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock, and I'm like, well, I know she's up because she's online.
Yeah, I was up last night until like 1, 2. So she had questions and it helped out because what did you do? You had a lot of sales from it, didn't you?
Right. I had a couple personal friends at my house, they're neighbors. They feel intimidated by ordering online or going through that catalog. So I invited them up to have a glass of wine and I gave them a catalog. We sat in my living room, and truthfully, I got a lot of sales out of those two girls, not just because they had a glass of wine, but because they really and truly wanted to know more about the stuff. I was pulling Pampered Chef products out of my kitchen and showing them. Like, one girl said, what are the stainless steel mixing bowls like? I said, oh, I just got those. Hold on. And so they were here till midnight. We really and truly, it helps when you just go out of your way for people. And I appreciate all your help.
When they can feel that personal connection with you, whether it be in person or even over chat, which is why I continuously say, take each one of these, we give you what to say in boards, in Google Classroom, on the team page, but make it your own, because most of these people know who you are. They know your personality. Make it your own. They want to see you in this.
Right. And I'm finding that out more and more, like every day that I do this.
Aw. Okay, I am right now. I'm going to see if it'll work. I thought this was the perfect opportunity because it's not like you guys are going to be like judging me if it doesn't work, because the pool of all the internet bandwidth for Zoom and running this, but I thought we could play a little game. Have any of you ever played Kahoot? Have you ever done
I actually have not.
Okay, so what I want you guys to do is I'm going to go ahead. You're going to get a phone, a tablet, anything. Okay, you're going to go to, it'll tell you up here on the top real quick. Okay,
Yes.
You can still see my screen, correct? Okay, got it. I want to do to www.kahoot.it. And when it asks you for a code, you're going to enter this one. And this one is just a question about spring, because what is today? The spring equinox, the beginning of spring.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to go to my big computer here. I can see it better.
That's fine.
That little phone. I'm tired of being on. I'm tired of being on that phone. www.
Penny wrote, "That's fabulous, Charla. So wine your guest and they order more. Ha ha."
Whatever it takes.
She'll know me well before it's over with.
So we've got Christy and Penny in there already. You're just going to type in the www.kahoot.it and then you're going to enter this code right here.
I forget how to work on a desktop now.
I'm in a meeting. No. I'm good. No. Sorry. Okay, we've got you in, Shelly.
No, my internet is starting to get playing games tonight, so I'm just
can't-
concentrating on the Zoom. If I try to open up another one, it was going to crash.
Okay.
Trying.
Go ahead. We got 2 players. I'm going to make a Pampered Chef one of these for our, I've started it for our next team meeting, and I think it'll be fun to play. You got it, Charla?
Yeah.
Is it play game free?
You're gonna
Kahoot.
just go, yeah, just go into, just hit type at the top, like in your URL.
I
right
did.
here,
I did.
and then you're just going to type in this.
It's bringing me to all this other crap. I'm going back to my phone. Tell Christy. Okay, Kahoot. www.
Kahoot.it. Did you guys feel like you learned some things tonight, Christy, Penny, Charlotte? Do you think it was helpful? Send me a message. Tell me what you want to learn more about. Shelly and I will work on it. We'll get things going for you. Thanks, Christy. She said it was very helpful. Penny said always learning something new.
It is very helpful.
If you need anything, if you want a session on something, just say, hey, do this and ask, and I'll put together a presentation for you to help you out. Been a teacher for too many years. It's kind of like a challenge. Okay, there's Shar. I'm going to go ahead and start it. Okay, so you see the questions, right?
Not yet.
Okay, it's going to come up. Quiz. Name this baby animal. Okay. You're going to click on your phone what you think it is. A chick, a fawn, a piglet, or a calf. Okay, you all answered piglet. And the person who gets the fastest will get the most points. And there's two scores. Okay, so Penny she got the highest right now, so she's in first place.
Go Penny.
What makes the grass turn green in the spring? Paint? The Easter Bunny. Okay, so we had 2 people say water and 1 say longer periods of daylight. Who got the chlorophyll? Penny did. So there we go. Next question, 3 of 20. Spring comes after winter and before fall, February, winter, summer. Y'all said summer. You guys are all right. Okay, Penny's winning right now. A calf, fawn, chick, or duckling?
Oh shit, I hit the wrong one. Sorry.
They threw that one in there
How
for
come
you.
you can't go back? I hit the chick.
Yep, they do that to you. Oh,
Ah.
look, Penny has the highest answer, a 4. So when you have this little thing here, it's the hot streak.
Oh yeah, and it tells me great try. Hello.
Okay, name this flower. Is it a mum, tulip, daffodil, or lily of the valley? Y'all got it right. Lily of the valley. Okay, Penny's winning. We got to dethrone her. Baby born, or to born with. All of the above. They can't fly, they can't see, and very few feathers. When does spring begin?
Somebody needs a distance.
I told you guys that answer earlier, didn't I? Jay, spring equinox.
I was gonna say,
Go Penny, go.
Spring is one of the blank seasons.
I keep wanting to hit my iPad because it's you, but it's yours.
Uh-huh.
See, I'm too old for all this.
You guys got it. Everybody said 4. Right now, Penny's winning at 66-10. Name
someone
the
needs to distract that woman.
Is it a tulip, daffodil, crocus, or daisy?
Mm, I lost connection. Hold on. Reconnecting.
It'll time out on you, Charlotte. I'm sorry.
It's too much on my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone.
It was a
Hold on.
crocus. Crocus, however you say that word. Okay.
That made me think of
You
that.
ready?
Never mind.
Name the spring holiday. If you guys missed that one, you're in trouble.
I'm still trying to get in, so
You just shout out your answer, Charlotte.
I'm in now. Okay.
Okay.
It tells you the time's up. Yeah, whatever.
Name the 3 months in spring. Y'all got it right. Okay, Penny's pulling up that lead. Mother's Day, Memorial Day, Cinco de Mayo, or Easter?
My favorite
Cinco de
holiday.
Mayo.
I do, but I go to El Paso more, up in the Highlands.
Yep. We've got 6 more questions. Is Penny going to go 20 for 20? Name this flower. You got it.
They're in bloom right now.
Yes, they are. They're gorgeous. I love Rankin Turn.
My
Going up out of
my
Moundsville.
my forsythia is turning today.
Aw. Everybody got that one right. Granted, this game is a little bit easier, but the Pampered Chef one, it'll be a little more difficult, but it'll be fun, I think. Okay. Animal park.
Oh, well, the birds in my neighborhood use sticks.
You got the dumb birds. Everybody got it. Okay. Name this flower. Tulip is right. Okay,
Go,
19
Penny,
and
go.
20. Yep. Okay, last question. She has a streak of 10 correct in a row.
Boo.
Okay, she got it right. And let's see what it does. The spring podium.
Yay, Penny. Today you have won. What'd she win?
She wins $10 in PC bucks.
Nice.
There you go, Penny. You won. The first place was $10 in PC bucks. So, you need to go and gloat on our team page. Tell everybody, show up
Can we-
to our meeting.
Can we play this instead of bingo?
Yes. Whenever we do stuff, that's fine. Did you guys like playing that?
It wasn't bad.
Woo woo is what Penny said. Yeah, you go, girl. Christy said, and Penny said this was fun. I think we can make it fun. I mean, we can find different ones. I was just wanting to do something different than bingo or, Skywary things. So I did this. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and
Right.
stop the recording and everything, and end the meeting. Is there anything that anybody has a question on?